Why do some people fill every quiet moment with words? Many listeners see nonstop talking as rudeness, ego, or a lack of awareness. But the mind behind this behavior often works in more complex ways. When someone talks without pause, several psychological forces can be involved, each shaping how they handle attention, emotion, and connection. Some people talk constantly because talking gives them a sense of safety. Silence feels uncertain, so speech becomes a shield. This style often grows from early experiences where staying quiet felt risky or uncomfortable. When the mind learns to protect itself by using words, the behavior can continue into adulthood without any conscious choice. Others talk because they carry high social energy. Extroverted personality types, especially certain MBTI groups like ENFP or ESFP, recharge through communication. Their minds create ideas quickly, and their speech follows the same pace. They are simply built to move through the world with verbal energy, just as some people think best by writing or moving. There is also the anxious talker. Their speech flows fast because their thoughts race. When they speak, they release pressure. The words act like a valve that lowers stress. This is often linked to the fight or flight activation, a body state that pushes the mind to stay alert. Fast talking becomes a way to stay in control. There are also the people who fear being overlooked. These individuals may have grown up in environments where attention was rare. Talking becomes a way to feel seen. When listeners show interest, the talker experiences a brief sense of worth. The behavior continues because it delivers emotional reassurance, even if the person doesn't realize it. Some non-stop talkers struggle with reading social cues. This is especially common for people who focus intensely on their own thoughts. Their minds stay inward, so they miss small signals that others want to speak. Many of them care deeply about the conversation, but they process turn-taking differently. Their intent is connection, even if the effect is overwhelming. Sometimes, non-stop talking hides insecurity. When someone worries about being judged, silence feels risky. Talking gives them a role. It fills space with something they can manage. This form of talking often sounds like storytelling, over-explaining, or constant detailing. The goal is acceptance. Even when these behaviors seem difficult to deal with, they usually come from very human needs: safety, connection, energy, or reassurance. Many talkers do not want to overwhelm others. They simply developed habits that grew as a response to their inner world. For listeners, this can be tiring. It helps to set small boundaries, steer the topic, or insert brief speaking cues. But it also helps to understand the mind behind the behavior. People who talk constantly often carry fast emotions, fast thoughts, and fast energy. Their words reveal the patterns they use to move through life. When we understand these patterns, conversations feel easier. We start hearing more than the words. We hear the needs beneath them, needs that many people share.